Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy Merrick from here. It's time for episode 5, season 1 of Hannibal. Let's get to it.
You lost?
What?
What's your name?
Will Graham.
He's not dreaming?
You know where you been drinking?
No. Yes. Not excessively. I had 2 fingers of whiskey before I went to bed.
Do you have a history of sleepwalking, Mr. Graham?
I'm not even sure if I'm awake now.
What? So is he or isn't he? God damn it.
Never apologize for coming to me. Office hours are for patients. My kitchen is always open to friends.
Say so.
You entered into a devil's bargain with Jack Crawford. It takes a toll.
No, Jack isn't the devil.
When it comes to how far he's willing to push you to get what he wants, he's certainly no saint.
Concerned for Jack's safety. Very much so. I think that's what he has in the fucking thing. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm awake.
Indeed. Remember Vikings when fucking Ragnar, I forgot what they called it. Son of an eagle.
Hooks were bored into the ceiling.
Blood eagle.
Oh, the blood eagle.
Pagans.
Oh, Jack and his wife. What'd I say? Wife makes you very... Well, she's definitely dead at some point.
You'll see.
She was NATO staff. All of the Italian men kept calling her Bella, Bella, Bella. Well, I wanted her to be my Bella.
Aww. Long time ago, huh? You guys are miserable.
I have no taste for animal cruelty, which is why I employ an ethical butcher.
An ethical butcher. Be kind to animals and then eat them.
I'm afraid I insist on it. No need for... Your perfume is exquisite. Similar to the aroma on the air just after lightning strikes. Is it John?
That is some nose you have there, Doctor.
He really is quite charming, isn't he? Wow, that must have been some parlor trick. For our next course, roasted pork shank. And I assure you, Bella, it was an especially supercilious pick.
I'm sorry. I know, but that shouldn't be as funny as it is. It just is. She just killed herself by fucking, I don't know, concerned.
Robert Frost.
Yeah, I don't particularly care about her in any way. I like Jack, but still.
This is a very specific upsetting.
Free serotonin in the wounds is much higher than the free histamine, so she lived for about 15 minutes after she was skinned. Powder residue in the neck of the soda bottle shows vecuronium.
He's afraid.
What is somebody who could do something like this afraid of?
He's
It's in his
dying.
vomit.
Dexamethasone.
He's dying or
for
something.
patients with tumors. He's afraid of dying in his sleep. He's making angels to watch over him.
What the fuck? This is trippy shit.
You're satisfied then?
Enough to keep singing.
Your intention is not to tell Jack.
I don't see what good it would do.
Is it a therapist or a boyfriend?
It's hard enough dealing with how I feel about all of this. Don't need to deal with how Jack feels about it.
There is no... Might even get him to hurt himself, if he hasn't already.
If he were self-destructive, he wouldn't be so careful.
Unless he's careful about being self-destructive. Making angels to pray over him when he sleeps.
Michelle's
Who
gorgeous.
prays over...
I'm working late. Nothing personal.
So can we have a conversation, or you want to pretend that everything's all right?
Everything is all right.
I won't insult you by asking you if there's someone else.
Thank you.
You'll sort out whatever it is you have to sort out. We'll get back to being us.
Poor Jack. That took a lot of work. I'm not random, but like, it's a fully grown man.
Why don't you come up with your own answers if you don't like mine?
I did not hear that. Did I?
Say that again. I couldn't hear you over the sound of me myself.
No, you didn't. Sorry.
I thought he was gonna let it slide. He did not. This show's gorgeous. Have I said that already? I'm sure I have.
That way no one ever knows if something's up with you.
How would I know if something was up with you?
You wouldn't. But I would tell you if you asked me. Return the favor?
Meet Rock II to identify them.
I wonder how long it took Angel Maker to identify them.
Holy shit.
Didn't choose them randomly.
You can just see bad people?
The murdered security guard wasn't actually a security guard. He was a convicted felon.
So he makes angels out of demons.
How does he know they're demons?
Doesn't have to know. All he has to do is believe.
He asked me if I was having an affair by reassuring me that he didn't have to ask.
Yeah, very slick.
I doubt he believes you're unfaithful.
Did you just smell me?
Difficult to avoid. I really must introduce you to a finer aftershave that smells like something with a ship on the bottom.
Is he smelling for a brain tumor? Does he smell the fucking stomach cancer?
From work to be with him, I wanted to be there for him. But what he wanted was to be alone. He just kept pulling away and pulling away.
Wow.
It was weird for the kids. I mean, what kind of mother exposes her children to someone who's losing their mind?
Damn.
Me or the boys? It was hardest on them to see him slip away. He lost himself, and they lost a father.
Aww.
Your husband is dying, Mrs. Budish, and soon. We'd like to find him before he hurts himself or anyone else.
Fireman said he must have had a guardian angel.
Where did this happen?
The farm where he grew up.
Poor fucking Jack. I mean, his wife, poor her too, I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying. Is that him? Or is it somebody else? I can't see.
This will be the last one.
It's Budish.
He made himself into an angel.
You go back to your classroom. There's killing going on that you could have prevented. It will sour your classroom forever.
Maybe. Then maybe I found a job as a diesel mechanic in a boatyard.
You want to quit? Quit.
Jack is certainly manipulative. But to me, he hasn't ever been phony about the fact that he's out, I don't say for himself, his own purposes. What the fuck?
Of your becoming.
Oh well.
When you couldn't hide it anymore?
I don't think I want to do chemotherapy.
Well, do I have any say in this?
No.
Agreed.
No, you don't.
Sucks, but no.
Why wouldn't you tell me?
Thought if I kept it to myself, our lives wouldn't change. I didn't count on changing as much as I did.
That fucking teacher had stomach cancer. Just fucking, that's a great line. That informs so much after it. And then he tells her she smells like what the fuck he said it smelled like. You have a great nose. That's a great goddamn line.
I'm gonna sit here until you're ready to talk. You don't have to say a word until you're ready, but I'm not going anywhere until you do.
Aww. All right, that was episode 5 of season 1 of Hannibal. Different day, different shirt. Where to begin? I start with Jack, who's my favorite character, and his wife, who grew on me big time this episode. I get it. Well, I have never personally dealt with cancer, at least not to my knowledge. I do understand the wanting to be alone when tragedy strikes. And she is pulling away from her husband. The way Jack found out, however, pretty fucked up. I love that scene with Hannibal at the dinner table now. It's perfect. Where it tells us enough. Hannibal's weird enough where you don't think twice about it when he says it about smelling cancer. She smells like, he said electricity or something. She's lightning, something or another. Then he mentioned Dior, which I thought that's an odd smell for a perfume. But you don't really think about it because fucking Hannibal's weird. Besides the serial killer, he's weird. He's kind of offbeat as a character beyond the murderer part. Then there's real shit cancer, and that's why she's pulling away, etc. Fucking etc. Jesus. I feel bad. I want it to work out. I know it won't. Because it's stage 4. Fuck. As far as what's going on with Will, I don't really know where this is going, but I have my concerns about Will's arc here. It's gonna go some very dark places, especially with Hannibal. I feel kind of nudging him in certain directions. But I don't feel it. He has been, undoubtedly, since the first episode. And I'm concerned. Concerned about Abigail. I'm concerned about Will. Fuck, I can't remember that lady's name. The Asian woman. She's grown on me a lot since the first episode. I'd say she's on my good list. I like her. She's at the bottom of the good list, but I like her. That's fair to say. As for the case of the week, it was cool looking. It had a Vikings reference, which I thought was dope. Not TV show Vikings, but Vikings reference, which I thought was dope. Other than that, the guy fucking died. Killed himself. That's what it was. It's fine. Anyway, post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.